Good morning, guys. I thought I would start another vlog. This is just gonna be like a weekend vlog, but I'm really excited because I'm doing a lot of really fun things. I'm going to be shopping a bit, I'm doing some reading, maybe some diamond painting. We'll see if I get around to that. I'm still editing the last vlog that I filmed, so I will be doing a lot of that in this video as well. So that part of it might be boring, but I do need to get that done. And then tomorrow, I basically am just gonna clean my entire apartment. So I thought that would also be kind of good to film. But yeah, the first thing on my agenda today is spin class, which is at 10:15. So I still have like an hour. And then after that, just depending on the weather and how I'm feeling, I might either go on a walk or I might drive to the mall. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. This is such an ugly angle, but I forgot that the art fair was happening today. So I think I'm actually gonna do that before I head to the mall, but I'm on the way to spin class right now. Hey guys, I just had lunch and now I'm about to drive to the mall. I think I'm actually gonna go to two different malls because I wanna go to the bigger Sephora near me and not like a smaller one. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm searching for some body lotions slash creams slash butters that I can wear with Miu 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 Teen. And I think I'm between the Way Melrose Place one and the Sol de Janeiro Rosa one. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I want to go to the bigger Sephora because I feel like they'll have both of those. And then I want to get the matching body mist for whichever one of those I choose. I've sprayed Miu 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 Teen on myself so that I can smell everything together and like make sure it works really well. So yeah, I'm really excited. I started getting into fragrances, I want to say a few months after I started my big girl job, and now I'm like obsessed. My current hyperfixation is Miu 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 Teen, and then I also have a couple things that I need from Target, and then I'm also gonna start browsing and just like seeing what's there for the school supply drive that I'm gonna be donating to in a couple weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna start buying things for that today, but then after that I'm gonna go to a different mall because I need to use my $5 reward for American Eagle. I'm still undecided on whether I'm getting the Snoopy socks that I want or another Henley tank, which is what I have on today. Okay, time for a haul. So, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I had a $5 reward at American Eagle. So I got one top and it was already marked down as 70% off. And then I also stacked my reward on top of it. So I got this for $5. This is a size larger than the one I normally get at American Eagle. And I tried it on. It is like a smidge wide, but I feel like for $5, like this is amazing. And I couldn't find anything else I really wanted at either American Eagle or Aerie. I think I vlogged me going into the fitting room and I had these really cute summer Snoopy pajamas, but those were 2 sizes larger than what I normally get and they just did not fit. Like the shorts literally would not stay up. So I had to put it back. That was so sad, but that was also from the 70% off. So hopefully someone else who likes Snoopy finds it. Then I was on the hunt for my perfect rose scented combo. I went to both Sephora and Lush and I found things that I liked there, but they weren't like hitting the spot. So I was like, okay, let me just go to like the little fragrance area of Target and see what I could find. And I ended up smelling Petal Bloom from Athena Club. I am obsessed with it. The top notes on this are rose, sage, and lychee. The middle is vanilla, ylang ylang, geranium, and lavendin. And then the base is Kuiper Accord. I don't know how to say that. Cedarwood and benzoin. And oh my God. This is just so fresh and rosy. Like I wanted something more fresh and like you kind of just got right out of the shower and you used like rose scented bath products. Like that's the vibe that I was going for. So I got both the full size mist and the full size lotion. I should have checked to see if they had travel sizes of these because I have the travel size of the super pink one and I still have not finished it. So I know that like even just the travel sizes last a long time, but while I was at the store, I kind of forgot that the travel sizes exist and I already bought this. So I'm too lazy to go return it and try to find the travel size, but I'm honestly kind of okay with it because I love the packaging and I'm like hyper fixated on Miu 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 Teen right now. So I'm probably gonna go through this really fast. And with body mists, I do put a ton on, but yeah, I'm so excited to finally have a new scent combo that I'm like absolutely obsessed with. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go snack and then I think I'm gonna edit my last vlog. I've just been laying here on the couch and editing this video. It's so long, which kind of makes sense because we filmed it over the course of 2 weeks, like me and my sister. I already have 57 minutes of this edited, so I think I'm gonna need to do another pass and cut out even more things because 57 minutes is a lot, even for me. Like I love watching long vlogs, but I don't think that I'm interesting enough to have a 57-minute vlog. So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out right now, but I'm hoping I can get this fully edited tonight and then have it upload overnight and then just go live whenever it's done uploading because I know it's gonna be a huge file, so it's probably gonna take a while, but I do also need to make the thumbnail. My sister brought her digicam on this trip and she took a bunch of pictures on her digicam, so I have a lot of pictures to choose from for the thumbnail, which is really exciting. Hey guys, it's the next day and I'm about to go to spin class. I spin 5 times a week, most weeks. Today is gonna be a 60-minute class and it's gonna be a little more advanced than my typical classes. So I know I'm gonna be exhausted after. I'm gonna come back and do some laundry and then try to finish editing the vlog that I was editing yesterday. I'm like almost done editing. I did like a first pass of everything, but now it's just like the finishing touches and cutting out more things as much as I can because it's still like really long. And then after that, I'm gonna be cleaning my entire apartment. So I don't know if I'll get outside today, aside from when I'm walking to spin class, but I really hope I can because it's so nice out. Okay, I just washed my hair after cleaning all day and I'm about to run to the grocery store because I need to find some stuff for dinner. I only have like 10 minutes because I want to be back in time to watch the Love Island season finale and then give you my thoughts. Okay, I literally forgot to film because I was just like speed running it and I have like a minute before the season finale starts, so I thought I would give you a haul. I got some pico mole, which is my absolute favorite right now, and then I'm just gonna eat that with some Tostitos scoops. And then I just got 2 different things of Sargento balanced breaks. I'm really about to go to bed, but as you saw, I just finished the season finale of Love Island season 8 and I thought I would debrief it with you. Also, the tie on this robe is from a children's robe, which is why it's like so comically short and it doesn't match the robe at all, so just ignore that. I like lost the actual tie to this robe like a while ago. I don't even know when I lost it, but I've just moved a lot during the past few years, so a lot of things have just like gotten lost, but it does look really funny, especially on camera. But anyway, I felt like the finale was pretty predictable for the most part. I was just kind of shocked that Sincere and Melanie were not in last place, like they were in 3rd. Like I'm just so confused by that because I feel like objectively Sincere and Melanie are worse than Zach and Kata. Like I don't like Zach and Kata either. Melanie and Sincere are just toxic and I'm not here for it. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed by that. I feel like for the past few seasons that I've watched, they've always asked, I think each of them individually, if they want to keep the entire prize money for themselves, like the entire $100,000, or if they want to split it with the person that they're in a couple with. And I feel like obviously like everyone just says they're gonna split it, but I feel like it's so interesting that they didn't ask it this year. I don't know if it's just because for every other person who's been asked this question, like they all just say they want to split it. I was expecting that question and then when it didn't come, I was like shocked. Backing up to the dates, I thought Anaya and Carl's date was so cute. I don't know, like the fact that it was like at nighttime and it was candlelit and there were these books and it was book themed, like you know I'm gonna like that. And then I also really liked Trinity and Bryce's date. It really reminded me of my time in Hawaii, which I just realized I went to Hawaii during March of 2025 and I vlogged like a few b-roll clips and I was planning on putting that in a vlog. I knew it wasn't gonna be long because I only got b-roll. I didn't get any clips of me talking or anything, but I went with one of my friends at the time and it was actually such a good trip. So I think after I finish my debrief right now, I'm gonna insert the clips of that because I don't know if I filmed the exact thing that I'm thinking of, but it really reminded me of Trinity and Bryce's date. But either way, I'll put all the footage that I got in Hawaii at the end of this vlog just because like otherwise it's just never gonna see the light of day and I would really like to have it on my YouTube just for me to look back on. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to debrief. I thought it was really funny that Zach asked Trinity if he could kiss Bryce after Bryce won. Yeah, I don't know if I have too many other thoughts. I think aside from what I already said, like it was just very, very predictable. But yeah, I also wanted to talk about like where I've been these past couple of years now that I think about it, because I think the last college video that I posted was right after my senior year of college when I went to Barcelona for a 3-week study abroad trip, and that was honestly like life-changing. I think that vlog is probably one of my favorites. You should definitely check it out if you haven't watched it. I had a really good time in Barcelona, and then after that I went and interned as a UX design intern that summer, which was also like one of the most amazing experiences I've ever had in my life. I just really miss being an intern now that I work as like a full-time UX designer. Like I feel like it just doesn't hit the same as being an intern, and just interning in general, like not even just as a UX designer, I think is so fun. So if you're an intern right now, like I'm so jealous of you and I hope you're having a really good time at your internship, because interning was honestly probably in like my top 5 life experiences, which like now that I say it out loud, that's a little sad. But yeah, I really enjoyed interning. After that, I went back to UMich for a 1-year master's degree program, also in UX design. I'm actually kind of sad that I didn't vlog any of that. That was just kind of a really hard time for me mentally because I had been a student for like the majority of my life up until that point. And I think I was just realizing that it was all coming to an end, and I was just like in my head a lot during that time. And on top of taking a full course load, I was also working 20 hours a week just so I could afford the program that I was in, which was also kind of rough. And I have so many story times from that entire year, so I will probably sit down and do like some story times from that time in my life another day, because it was just kind of crazy. After that, obviously graduated, and then I was at home for a month just hanging out with my sister. She was also graduating from high school at the time, so got to go to a lot of her senior events and things like that. And then I finally moved to the city that I live in now, and I've been working as a full-time UX designer ever since. So yeah, that's like a very high-level overview of everything you missed since the last time that I consistently posted. And obviously, as you might have seen, I have been posting some vlogs with my sister whenever she's been visiting me. I feel like that's been like the only time when I've been motivated enough to vlog up until now. I feel like now I'm like back to where I was mentally, like when I was consistently posting during my senior year of college and before that. And I'm just so ready to be posting regularly again. I know for a fact that there's gonna be a break in my posting after a few videos from now, but everything will make sense once I come back. I'm gonna be working on something that I can't share publicly, which is why like I'm gonna be taking that break, just because I do want to film the process of me working on this thing. And then when I come back, don't know when that will be, but whenever I finish this huge project that I'm gonna be working on, you'll get to hear about it all and watch me throughout the entire process, which I think is gonna be so satisfying, at least for me to look back on. I'm really excited. But thank you so much for spending this weekend with me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm just gonna do my dishes and take out the trash, and then I'm going to bed. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.
Ladies and gentlemen,